Welcome to my second grade classroom. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of all the things I have set up. I am not 100% done, but it's almost there. So this is the only time I'm going to have to do this. So I'll just start at the back. Those are just a couple pencil clips. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put up there yet, but I'm sure that something will come up that needs to be hung, and that would be a great place to do that. On this back closet, I put amazing work coming soon. I am going to post some of the students' work inside the classroom. I also have a bulletin board outside that's going to turn into a Bravo board. And so the idea is for them to work toward having their projects or writing pieces put outside. So that's going to be like a really big deal. So being hung up here will be a big deal, but I want to incentivize them to try to end up on the outside bulletin board. So that will give them motivation, hopefully, to work even harder. And then up above that, I have the Power of Yet set. I got this online, not sure where, but I thought it was really good. The idea is the growth mindset that you can't do it yet. So I'm really trying to push that with the kiddos. I want them to understand that you're not going to be good at everything when you start out, but eventually you will. And I don't want them to give up. Back here, I have the take a break area. And this area has a couple bean bags and some fidgets in that calm down basket. It also has a little note for them to kind of help them understand what to do back there. They have fidget toys, and then they also have a little notepad and a pencil in there. And I'll actually just try to show you. During the open house, some of them played with some of these, but there's a little notepad in there and a pen. And I hung this honesty box here specifically beside the take a break area because I want them to write little notes about what they're feeling, or maybe just venting. I don't care, something they want to tell me, and they're going to fold it up and put it in that little slot, and I have access to that. They can put their names on it, or they can do it anonymously, however they want to do it, but that way they can kind of tell me something they want to tell me. Also, I'm going to direct them to put all of their tattletales about things that are not significant in this box as well. So they'll feel like they have somewhere that they can tell me without coming to my desk and lining up to give me all their tattles every half hour. So hopefully that'll help. This is like a test run to see if this works. I hope it does. I thought it was a good idea, but we'll see how it turns out. Back here we have time to take a break and the acronym for break. And then it just has little steps that they can take on these cards where they can calm down, different strategies for them. This is the student mailbox. I have a printout to put up there of a mailbox, and it says you've got mail, and then little envelopes, but I just haven't gotten that up yet. I'll put that up this week. That's just something I haven't gotten to. This is the library back here, and I don't have it organized yet. This is kind of how the last teacher had it as far as those tubs. I do want to take them out of the tubs and reorganize them. I think I'm going to buy new tubs, probably black ones, all uniform and a little smaller. So I want to do that. And then of course I had to put my favorite book up here, The Giving Tree. But I displayed some books on top. There's some in there, there's some in that shelf. And then up here, just an idea of what they should be doing while they're reading. It kind of will instruct them on how to have a successful reading session. So I put that back there. And the tent, of course, and the Papazan chairs, but a lot of the children during the open house crawled in this tent. I think they're gonna like that. I might get a cushy little blanket to put in there or something. Not sure yet. And then over here we have our classroom rules up above. I hung those lanterns. I have a shipment coming in from Amazon. Those are barely up there. And somebody brought their little kid in here and wanted them to hit it. And I was like, oh no, please don't do that, it'll fall. Because I don't have my clips yet. So those are just barely push pinned into this drop ceiling. So yeah. I'll be able to remedy that as soon as those clips come in. This is our math corner. They will be doing math activities here. We have a specific curriculum for that that's brand new this year, so that will be interesting. It looks really fun, looks really interactive, and I like that. Down here I have my morning bins. I will actually do a separate video on those to kind of give you some morning bin ideas. I like the kiddos to come in and get to work. I'm not a big fan of worksheets in the morning. I really want them to come in and get their hands busy. I just think it helps them to be more focused and have more fun. And I'll get to my desk area in a minute, that is the ELA board. I do not have that little piece of border put up yet. I had to wait on an Amazon shipment of more border. That was very hard border to find. It must be popular this year. And then I have my champs, which that instructs them for each lesson what I expect from them regarding conversation, how they're gonna get help, what the activity is, what their movement should be, and what their participation should be. So I have that, and those lights at the top have to do with conversation levels, so it'll be on a red. I explained that in my haul video. Red if they're not supposed to speak, green if they can have, you know, voices, just class voices, and I'll go over that with them in the first week. And then I hung the garland. I love that garland. Took me forever to make, but I love it. It was well worth it. And I think I got that at Walmart. And then over here, I have the schedule. I don't have that set up yet. That's something I'm going to do today, but that's what it looks like. And then of course I have my no bullying sign. That's something we're gonna talk a lot about the first few days. I want everyone to feel safe in here. I want everyone to treat everyone right. You know, one time I was subbing and this child read out in front of the whole class and his voice was a little squeaky and a couple of the kids made fun of him and I stopped them right away. Like any little thing, I just don't put up with it because kiddos should feel safe. You know, it's just sad when a child comes into school and gets made fun of. And then over here I have class jobs. These are some of the different jobs. I found these on Teachers Pay Teachers and I just chose the ones that I thought would be relevant to my classroom. I am gonna have the students buddy up, so there will be 2 students to each job. The reason for that is I think it will help them stay on task. Eventually when I get to know my kiddos, I can put ones that are a little squirrely with ones that are more, you know, easy to manage. And that way maybe they can help manage each other and work together. Hopefully that's the idea. And then over here we do have our moral focus and we're going to be talking about wisdom. So I will be writing some things on that. I just laminated a half a sheet of the sticky white paper so I can just, every time we switch moral focus, I can write on that sticky sheet or that sheet again with a whiteboard marker and not have to keep using those white papers because they're expensive. Down here I have the turn-in trays. Those are those trays that were, oh, I love those. Black and white, ah! And then here's my date. That's gonna be interesting. We'll see if we can keep up on that. I'll probably make that one of the like teacher assistant jobs or something. There's my coupon book, and I went through that on one of the other videos. And then of course the pencil sharpening station. I'm gonna have sharpened pencils ready for tomorrow, and we will go over all these procedures this week as far as how they're supposed to get a pencil. And here's their cubbies. Over here, the welcome sign. I found that in the closet from the previous teacher. I thought it was too cute not to use. And then this is actually the meeting area for morning meeting. So that's why that rug is there. We're gonna meet there every morning and talk together and, you know, build classroom community. And over here I have the lunch choice. So I would like them, you can see the clips to the right. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to show names, but they take their clip and put it on whether they would like school lunch or they brought their lunch, so I'll know. And then whatever clips are left, those will be the people who are absent. So that will help me take account. I'm going to have a helper do that. And then also there's the star of the week up top. I am going to have them also bring in a big like banner or whatever you would call it, a big poster, sorry, a poster. This is just to display simple information about them over there, but I am going to have them, if they want to, they can do a poster board full of like pictures of themselves, information about themselves, and I'll leave that up to the parent however they want to do that. But at some point during the week I would like them to show pictures of them and their family or whatever. So we'll do that. And then that's my first day of second grade sign, and that's going to be used tomorrow on the first day of school. So that is it for my room. Oh, I forgot my desk. This up here is actually the small group table. So I'll be using that for that. And our Chromebooks were delivered today, so that's nice. Over here I have my desk. These are little, I forget the name that I had for them, cozy critters or something, I don't know. But they're gonna get one of those if they do an exceptional job. They get to keep a little critter on their desk for the day. So that will be motivation for good behavior and making good choices. And then I just have my 1,052 sticky notes. I'll have more by the end of the day. I have my planner there and my projector and all the things that I need. And then here is the back. I have my fridge, microwave, well, my chiller, microwave, and my toolbox back here. And of course my tea. I have that chilling for tomorrow for lunch. Woo! And then I have my board here that I'm working on. It looks like garbage right now because I don't have my pictures yet, but I have more pictures coming in. I'm gonna fill up all that corkboard area that shows where I spray painted. But anyway, that is an idea of what I'm putting back there. Just stuff about me, my favorite things, of course, Among Us, Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline, Dua Lipa, different quotes that I love. I wanted to order more postcards. It's really hard to find postcards, but I want some postcards from the different places that we've traveled, and I'm working on that. And then of course my teacher sign, and that rainbow lights up. Let's see if I can quickly, that's that, whoops, that's that LED light I was talking about. So I ended up putting it behind my desk so the kids wouldn't play around with it. I don't want that to be broken. So I have that, and then I just ended up putting these signs that you guys saw in my haul back here. I probably will get an orchid to put in that windowsill. I saw this hot pink orchid, and I might actually go back and get that at Office Max. And down here I have a little rowing cart. It's going to eventually be used for organizational or maybe centers. I might use it for that. And then this is my Monday through Friday rolly cart and a sub folder down there, sub information, sub plans, so that if a sub comes in, I'll have something down there. And I'll probably lay it out on my desk too, but just put extra work in there for the sub. And I think that is pretty much it for my classroom tour. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some good ideas. Maybe you can use them in your classroom. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more uploads.